like this, it's born like this, immaculate conception.
Alright, so Kashama24 MJ here, back after like a month and 2 weeks, but you know, we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about that later. What I'm going to show you is this character. I've showed you it before on the Perfect Block video, but this is my secret, quote-unquote secret character, Jenny Artist. This is the character I use with the Xbox in the Xbox One versus PS4 tournament. This is the character that is a basic attacker slash key blaster, but it's mainly supposed to be basic attack, and it basically, all of its presets is straight technique, straight tactics, straight strategies that I can use, and this is the way I like playing the game. And it took me a while because I wanted to release this at the right time, because I know half of the shit's gonna get abused, but I don't really care anymore. Alright, so basically what I just did, I used Do or Die with Potential Unleashed. Of course, this is after it got patched. I used to use it before. I didn't use it when it was glitch, and now I'm using it after the fact, because that's just how I am. I like using it. It gives you health recovery. It's pretty good, pretty useful. I used to use it with Power Pro actually, but it'll suffice with Potential Unleashed. This combo, the combo that I just did there, that combo right there, exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so that's a scenario to where if I do hit them with the end of that combo, like the sledgehammer looking part, I can knock them to the ground, get some damage off, key blast, stun, and then continue the combo. But if they do vanish it, I hit them with the power pole combo, and then they get stuck in a combo. And the stun is so quick that if they hit you, you'll get hit. But when you hit them with your stun, it'll last a lot longer than if they just regularly hit you. So it's kind of foolproof unless they know what you're gonna do and they can perfect block fast enough, which can result to 1 to 3 bars of your stamina getting reduced, and it could potentially break your guard depending on if you're low on stamina enough. Alright, so what I just did right there was use time control and the secret poison. So secret poison can basically, no matter, it's a percentage thing, but on average it'll take away half of somebody's health bar in 1 minute and 30 seconds of the fight. So if you know you're going to drag out the fight for 3 minutes or longer, that's basically a guaranteed bar of health that they're going to lose, unless they're regenerating health as well. Alright, what I am using right now is God of Destruction's Roar. As you can see, it takes away a shit ton of stamina, especially if you're in Kaioken times 20. Heat Dome attack, it's a very foolproof move. If you use it in the way I just did, no matter if they vanish or not, they will still get caught in the ultimate, so they have to use their evasive. And if they do vanish, they'll waste 2 bars of stamina, then they have to use their evasive to avoid the damage. I just did that combo right there, Heat Dome and the God of Destruction's Roar. That way, if they do manage to waste 2 bars of their stamina and then get caught, they'll waste some more stamina getting caught with the God of Destruction's Roar, okay? What I used a while ago was Miracle Nil. I'll get on more of that later because I don't really have time to explain it, because I have it on multiple presets. Alright, so this preset is I like this preset, especially the outfits. All of my outfits are my character. But so this character is no different. I got Feint Shot, of course. It's for like to escape, and then you can stun into a combo. Also, you can also hesitate with the first feint. Only use it once, but it's very risky to do. Like you can like pause from the first one and then hurry up and switch, and like you can still get them. You can catch them off guard if they're trying to block your stuff or whatever. Pretty useful move. It's a really good move actually. Not really meant for damage. This character isn't really meant to maximize damage. Saturday Crash. With the male human, you can use the heavy hitting combo, and then Saturday Crash, and you can catch up to him and then combo right back. You can also do it with other races as well. Saturday Crash is also very useful for tracking. It can track people sometimes out there stat vanishes, so it can just like easily track them. You throw it out there, it catches them, and then you can continue a combo after it. I use Fruit of the Tree of Might for the damage boosts. Of course, I used to use, not Fighting Sun on this preset, but yeah, Fruit of the Tree of Might gives a very large, I think one of the largest, if not the largest, right behind one of the fighting poses for the basic attack. It's about a 13% increase to all basic attack power. I also have it with the Super Soul, so with the Super Soul it increases my attack by 10% as well whenever I use a reinforcement skill. So my stuff is being, my basic attack is being increased by 23%, not including if I'm on Power Pole Pro, so that stacks up the damage as well, so I can tally up a lot of damage very quickly. How to get off Fruit of the Tree of Might: basically you just knock them away, any type of setup you want, but mainly what I do, I just do the heavy combo and then the fruit of the tree of might, and then it's whatever after that, just to get that quick damage increase. As you can see, it does have a really good damage increase. I think that was about 5,000 damage, maybe 6,000. I might be wrong. I'm not sure. I can't see it close enough here. But yeah, it is a lot of damage, and this character does have 100 basic attack, I might add, and I believe 89 Ki Blast supers. So yeah, I built this character as a basic attacker, but it kind of formed into a Ki super. It's a switch between both of them. It's supposed to resemble like Dragon Ball, how it used to be. What I just used there was double death slicer. So basically how I use this, you can use it after any knock away, or I can use it off the combo that I did. After I knock them away, I use it, and then I track them, and then like if they do vanish or move out of my way, I bring it back so I can continue a combo, and they snap vanish, I bring them back again so I can catch them again, and I keep doing it. And it depends on how much they fall for the trick or not. And sometimes I don't even bring them back because I don't have a need to. After they get hit the first time, I continue the combo, and it's just like a combo starter basically. You can bring this back after a certain time. If they get too far away from you, you can't bring them back at all. If you notice, I also have the Doria's headbutt on my skill set as well. The Doria's headbutt for the male human or a knockaway in general, you can use it after a knockaway, but offline doesn't work like that. So usually, like what you just saw, I would knock away the Doria's headbutt into a straight Super Ghost Kamikaze attack, and that'll give me time to activate it. And then usually I have two options. Either I can stay with the Super Ghost Kamikaze around me and fight regularly and like fuck up my opponent like that, or I get on my Nimbus Cloud and do all of the above. So the damage racks up really nice. If all of the ghosts hit them, it tallies up to 7k to 8k damage, not counting the Power Pro damage as well, which can tally up to 6k damage in one thing. So that's 14k damage in one thing. Basically one combo if everything goes according to plan. Of course, sometimes it doesn't happen, so I get 8k damage, 1 health bar damage, but that's really good because all the damage isn't at once, so people aren't tempted to use their evasives as well. So that's basically a part of it. It's like mind games. They're taking chip damage, or not little damage, but 2k damage one at a time, and then next thing you know, they're losing all their health when they could have easily avoided it by using their stamina just a little bit. So also this is another thing that you can do. You can do the Doria's headbutt, Super Ghost Kamikaze, then launch the double death slicers so you can fuck them up and keep them in place while the Super Ghost hits them. This is another strategy / tactic that I got. I want to remind y'all, this is my techniques that I made. I spent a lot of time with this. This is my favorite character to use, and actually my best character, because that's the way I like playing with them. This is when you play the game how you want, you perform at your best. Alright, that's why I don't really criticize on how people play. Yeah, sometimes this shit gets annoying, but I ain't really gonna criticize shit, because I mean, if you want to use certain moves, it's whatever. Just don't get mad at what the hell I do. That's all I'm saying. But play your best. Play how you want, and that's how you play your best, basically. It's like having a job but not liking it. You're not going to perform good at your job if you don't fucking like it. Alright, so before this clip gets a little too deep, this is basically a very status effect, straight status effect preset. I would have more if they had more status effects in the game, but it's only poison and slow down speed. So with this preset, I basically slow down my opponent as much as possible. I use the Ki Super Soul, which whenever you hit them with a charged Ki Blast, it reduces their speed, and then I hit them with Audacious Laugh afterwards, so that stacks so they're like super slow. And then I use Potential Unleashed on my character to make my character faster. You can also increase this speed effect for you with any reinforcement skill like Fighting Pose I, Fighting Pose D, Maka Dash, any reinforcements like that. If you're a Freezer race, you can make this build, you can maximize this build basically, because you can increase your speed the highest it can go, and you can lower that speed the lowest it can go. So yeah, that can really be beneficial for you. As you can see, I'm just doing a test run versus Krillin. Krillin can really only catch me when he's using his triangle dash. He can't catch me with his square. So online, of course, this will work slightly different. Haven't tested how it works to run against it on for online play, but probably if the hit detection is not on your side, they'll probably still catch you somehow. But offline, Krillin cannot hit me. And this is another thing that I like to do. I use time control into the charge key blast, into the audacious laugh to get it off easier. I do solar flare into audacious laugh, solar flare into the charge key blast into audacious laugh, and then of course I still have time control, secret poison. And then there's another thing I like to do with this preset. Let's say I break your guard quickly, and then I'm putting in damage, and then you're about to get your stamina back, so I hit you with a combo to the teleporting combo that knocks you away. I believe triangle square square. I hit you with triangle square square on my male human and knock you away, and then use time control. So right before you get your stamina back, you get hit with time control, and you can't evasive nor snap vanish out of it. And then as soon as I do that, I hit you with time skip Molotov, so that way you're forced to take some more damage once you get your stamina back. So yeah, it's just a way to extend the stamina break, or extend the unavoidable damage that you are inevitably gonna take, because time control just works like that. As you can see, I'm about to do it right now against Krillin, and there it goes. And that's how it works. And that's basically not, I mean, it took away two bars of health. So yeah, that's pretty good. And my character's not 99 yet. This character's still 95 because I didn't feel like leveling it up. And I've been going for a month, not only from YouTube but also from PSN. I haven't been online in a month. I've recently been getting online due to boredom because of this fucking flooding with this hurricane and whatever. So really had no other option. I can't go outside because I don't feel like getting taken underwater by something fucking vicious. But enough of that shit. Yeah, this is just my preset for this one. This is one of my unique ones. I think Kyoto Shin was the first person I used this on, and he kind of took it, kind of copped that shit a little low key. It's whatever though. Yeah, on to the next preset. This preset, most people are familiar with this preset from the Xbox One versus PS4 tournament. So I got Potential Unleashed to get my damage up. I got, I believe, Key Supers in this one. Alright, but Dodon Ray, of course everybody knows what that move is used for. I use it in a very special way, actually. Not only that way, I also have Light Grenade. Light Grenade and Dodon Ray go hand in hand. They can easily reset combos. Light Grenade does more damage. Dodon Ray is quicker. But there's a way I use both of them, and it's off of knockaways, and it's quite cancerous if I'm being quite honest. Especially, they're cancerous in their own regard, okay? They're cancerous in their own regard. Like you just saw there, I used Light Grenade after a knockaway. Hit the button twice, you stunned them. Of course, sometimes you mess up, and I was messing up here because my controller is fucked, both of my controllers. So before Dragon Ball FighterZ come out, I'm gonna have to get a new one. And as you can see, they connected, and I can keep doing Dodon Ray. Now so as you can see, when I do the Dodon Ray when they're free falling, this gives me the opportunity to either continue to kick them away in the Dodon Ray and stack up some damage, and then mix it up with a Light Grenade or whatnot, and continue to combo off of that off the Light Grenade stun, that is. Or I can use the Dodon Ray and then keep pressuring them with the kicks, the triangle kicks, and then as soon as I approach them, I don't Dodon Ray, I kind of just wait. All right, it's like a faint Dodon Ray. I didn't know how to put it for a second, there. So basically, you would kick away Dodon Ray, and then you would go up to and pretend like you're gonna kick them, and then they're gonna vanish, but you don't actually kick them. Then you turn around and get them straight into another combo. All right, you know what I'm saying? Instead of doing the Dodon Ray again, or well, the kick and then Dodon Ray again. So yeah, that's just a strategy that I like to do. It's just a nice thing. I got After Image, that's the basic, and I got Dust Attack, my version of time skip. I call it the low budget time skip, because you hit them when you hit them from the front with it, they lock off. Of course, the computer's not gonna lock off because it's a computer, but online they lock off. Okay. And this means you can do anything and it becomes unvanishable. So of course, stamina breaks. What I do is Dust Attack and then a stamina break. And since they're locked off, they're forced to use an evasive. So that basically makes it unvanishable. So you can hit them with a regular stamina break. You can hit them with a fucking heavy charge stamina break, and you can do this with a super soul as well to extend the time. So yeah, that's just another way I like to do it. It's just I don't think nothing wrong with it, because there is a way out of it. You just got to know what the hell you're doing. What I just did right there, Super Kamehameha. If you use triangle square on a male human, that little kick away combo, and do Super Kamehameha, it'll hit them. This works online as well. It stuns the stun on the Kamehameha, knocks them far away enough for you to hit them with the Kamehameha, but not they can't recover either. Alright, this is another technique that I've been knowing about since the beginning of the game. Me, Demon, and Dino been knowing about this one, but Demon was the first one to find it using Gogeta with the flurry, the knee kick combo, whatever you want to call it. This works on a male human as well. Most people, they one bar vanish, then back hit, then do it, but you can just do the regular male human spin kick combo, backhand, and then do it the same way as you would do the regular Soul Punisher, and then it'll work. It becomes unvanishable. 5 bars a key. You catch them under 1 bar. It's a very efficient way to get off damage without breaking their stamina, and it gets off. It gets it off quick as well. That's another thing that you can also do. Dust attack into a heavy stamina break into a Soul Punisher. That also works as well. Or you can do it with a times 100 Big Bang. You can do it with basically any move that'll get off quick enough. Don't try no Spear Bomb or some shit, because they're gonna get up fast enough in time. I don't know about fast enough to dodge, but they'll get up fast enough. This is another thing that you can do. If they don't decide to vanish, you can force them to vanish. If you hit them with a heavy hit close to the ground, they'll be stuck there, and then you can hit them with a Soul Punisher. And if they don't vanish, they'll get hit by it. That's if they don't have enough stamina, or do have enough stamina. But if they do vanish, then you'll be wide open. But they'll have wasted 2 bars of their stamina. But it's pretty risky to do, because they could stamina break you while they're just waiting. Alright, so this preset here, kind of the same concept as the other one. Same Super Soul, same status effect. I used to use Fighting Sun with Potential Unleash, but they changed Fighting Sun to where you can't use it with transformations anymore for some reason. So I don't know what that's about, so I'll just switch it to Fruit of the Tree of Might, and I do a shit ton of damage. The amount of damage I do on this preset can be fucking absurd. You'd think I have 125 in basic attack, and the fact that I don't would pretty much be scary. If you don't know, the hardest hitting, like the little triangle square triangle on a male human, yeah, it's quick and does a lot of damage. But if you want the like most damage in one combo string, then it would be the square triangle, charge triangle, triangle square. It's a combo I just did. Not really familiar with the button inputs. It's not the fact that I haven't played it in a while. It's just I don't really pay attention to button inputs. I just feel off what the character is doing. I just see what the character is doing, and I know how to transition from combo to combo. But yeah, basically the combo that I just did, y'all should know the fucking combo by now. It's a male human, for fuck's sake. It's not hard to combo with them at all. This is another technique that I like to use, Ice Field. I've been using this before it got buffed, but the fact that it got buffed makes it even more useful. With the combo, the way I use it in that combo, it's kind of a loaded vanish, alright? So if they don't vanish, I hit them with Ice Field. If they do vanish, they still get hit with Ice Field. And if I'm quick enough, I can hit them with a Super Drain. Super Drain takes away 2 bars of stamina. By the way they recover from their knockaway, they'll regain a half a bar of stamina, so it's basically 1.5 bars for them, but you're still gonna get 2 bars of stamina for you, which can be very useful. I didn't see anybody using this before. Now a couple people are using it. Not gonna name no names. Same thing with Miracle Nil, but I'm gonna get on that shit later. I got Destruction's Concerto Comet. What this does, it's basically like a little trap. You can zone with it. If somebody tries to hit you, they walk into it, you can combo off of it, stuff like that. Next preset, don't roast this. It's like a fail tip saying I look like a fucking UPS deliverer with this preset. It's whatever. You can hit on my style if you want. That's on your body. But you know what I'm saying, I'm paying that money either way. On my character, that is. So this preset, basically, as you can see, my health has had a drastic change because I switched my QQ Bang. My key has also had a drastic change as well. So I put a lot of health for the QQ Bang on this preset, and it's mainly because this preset makes me last a very long time. I have Do or Die to reduce damage. My key is Building Overflowing to reduce damage. I have Divinity Unleashed as well to charge up my key back, just in case I use it by doing Phantom Fist or Do or Die, or Super Drain. Super Drain, of course, I just explained it. This preset is meant to reduce the amount of damage possible, the maximum amount of damage possible for this character. And then I have Divinity Unleashed to get my key back, and I have Super Drain to get my stamina back. Considering my key is Building Overflowing, reduces your stamina recovery, so I don't want to have none of those problems. I have Secret Poison, of course, to have damage over time. And then if I'm ever in a desperate situation, I can fake blast. Well, not necessarily super drain. Yeah, that is one that you can do. Why Phoenix also borrowed that shit from me. So if you see him do it, hit him with that trademark copyright right quick on my behalf. But another thing, if I get desperate or I need to even out the damage, so to speak, I can fake blast, heavy stamina break, then body change, and that's the end of that. But I need to do. And then I also have power because I can't use potential unleashed on this preset because I don't have enough keys. Kaioken, you can use it would take away the damage. It would take away your defense buffs, not necessarily literally take them away, but it reduced the amount of defense that you have because you take extra damage of Kaioken, so that would like balance that out in a sense. So Power Pro was the option I went with. It takes up 0 key to use. You can use it from the start and do damage while you're on it. So I was like, why not use that? So yeah, that's one of my most recent presets actually, and I say recent after a month. So this preset here, this is arguably this might be my best preset. It arguably is Super Ghost Kamikaze attack, of course, with the tracking, the traps, all that other stuff. You see, you can use it like that. And then you can use it into a Super Drain. Super Drain still works the same for that same reason. I have the Destructor disc. You can do the heavy human combo. And the thing about doing the Destructor disc with that combo, if they vanish right when you're about to launch it, it'll backtrack and still hit them, and you can continue a combo after that. That shit looks beautiful. I have time control to do time control, and then Destructor disc into Super Ghost Kamikaze. Time control and the Super Drain, which I might add is unevadable. So it's a loaded thing. And then when you do time control like that, yeah, you can do it like that. You can also use it with Ice Cannon, or how I'm about to show you how I use Ice Cannon. Not sure how many people use Ice Cannon the way I'm about to show you, but basically the way I use Ice Cannon, I would, so to speak, break their stamina, and then I would maximum. Oh yeah, I also have Kaioken with the Super Soul, and I have Super Drain that goes along with it. So yeah, that's something else. Kaioken times 3, I believe, increases your attacks, all your attacks by 10%. I could be wrong on that by the time last time I calculated it. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Miracle Nail goes straight into Super Drain. And yeah, the way I'm about to show you how I use Ice Cannon, look how long that shit lasts. Look how long it lasts. It lasts like absolute 0, how it used to last in Xenoverse 1, and I think the beginning of Xenoverse 2. But usually I would Ice Cannon, and that hit is unevadable. Well, actually, yeah, the hit with the special beam, that's unevadable, but the Ice Cannon is unvanishable, so they need to evasive it to get out of it, and if they don't, they get hit by the ice, and then they get hit with a special beam cannon. And then once they get hit by the ice, they can't do shit. You can literally walk up to them and then do a soul punisher, like if you do it the way I just did. But if it goes the long distance, just hit them with a special beam cannon. And the reason only use one hit moves is obviously because it's to one hit. They get hit once and that's it. Even if they could use their evasive, they won't be able to. By the time they try to use their evasive, they will have been hit and they will have just wasted another 3 bars of stamina. So yeah, there's a reason why I use special beam cannon and only soul punisher for that. It goes hand in hand together. Not really many people use it. That's another preset I'd use in the Xbox One PS4 tournament. And this is the other one that actually I didn't use this one. I used that outfit, but this is my most dangerous technique, and I say most dangerous because it's my most favorite. I love it. Time control, turtle style last resort, stamina break, and that is unvanishable by the way. And then you can hit them on times 100 big bang, and there you go. I also use now with my turn on it. Pretty cancerous, if you say so. If I do say so myself. I have after image for whatever reason. Spirit bomb, just in case I don't have enough bars of key to do times 100 big bang. So yeah, basically once you hit them with the time control, everything is unevadable at that point. They can't get out of it. It traps them for 2-3 seconds, and you have enough time to get off turtle style last resort. This does work online, I might add. You hit them with turtle style last resort, and then any attack that you do at that point is then unvanishable. So then stamina break, unvanishable. You can hit them with a tri beam as well. You can hit them with basically any move you want. You can also, same rule applies for time control, except with some moves with time control, it launches them away, so you have to be very cautious of it. You can chain turtle style last resort and keep doing it over and over again, but you got to be careful. If you mess up, if you off just by a millisecond, they'll be able to move out of it. But the good thing is, if they try to block it, it'll obliterate their stamina by a shit ton, like as if they're getting hit by the God of Destruction's Roar. So yeah, this is my most favorite technique. I call it the toxic shock. Time control, turtle style last resort, stamina break with now it's my turn, lock off times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha, and watch their health get fucking obliterated. So yeah, these are my techniques. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Use them sparingly, use them when you need them. Thank you for watching after I've been gone for a month, and I appreciate the support. Thanks.